This is not a message to humanity. This is a message to you. Not to scholars, not to leaders, not to the powerful or the influential or the already convinced. To you. The specific, irreplaceable, never-before-existed human being hearing these words right now. You did not choose to be born. No one does. You arrived, conscious, breathing, completely vulnerable, into a world already organized, already distributing its resources, its opportunities, its protection, and its indifference, according to systems built long before you arrived. The wealth or the poverty of the family you were born into, the safety or the danger of the community you grew up in, the education that was or was not available to you. None of it was your choice. None of it was something you selected or earned or deserved. And the distribution was not fair. It has never been fair. That is not your fault. And it is not something you simply have to accept. Because every human being who has ever lived, including you right now, carries within them something that those systems have consistently failed to honor. You carry consciousness. The simple, extraordinary, still genuinely mysterious fact of being aware, of feeling, of suffering and joy, of loving and fearing and hoping. The fact that there is something it is like to be you. A rich, complex, deeply personal inner life that is utterly your own and utterly unlike anyone else's. You carry potential, a specific, unrepeatable constellation of gifts that has never existed before and will never exist again. You carry longing, the deep, inextinguishable human longing for meaning, for a life that makes sense, connected to something larger than survival. You have felt it in the quiet of the night, in the ordinary middle of an ordinary day. What is this for? What am I here to do? Does any of it mean anything? And you carry connection, the fundamental human need to be genuinely known, genuinely cared for, genuinely part of something that cares for you. These are not weaknesses. They are what makes you human. And because you carry them, you deserve certain things. Not as a privilege, not as a reward, as a right. You deserve safety. You deserve dignity, the unconditional recognition that you are a full and equal member of the human family, that your worth is not a variable that increases or decreases based on your productivity, your wealth, your compliance, or the accident of your birth. You deserve the genuine conditions in which your potential can emerge. You deserve honesty from every system and every institution that governs your life. And you deserve meaning, not handed to you by an authority, grown in freedom and in community from the deepest part of who you are. The world is not what it was supposed to be. The child who goes to bed hungry tonight is not the victim of scarcity. They are the victim of a system that was not designed with their hunger as its primary concern. The young person whose potential will never fully emerge is not the victim of bad luck. They are the victim of a system not designed with their development as its primary concern. And yet, honesty requires something else as well. There is extraordinary goodness in this world. In the doctor who stays long after her shift has ended. In the teacher who sees something in a struggling child that no one else has seen. In the ordinary human being who chooses, again and again, to be kind rather than indifferent, to be present rather than absorbed. The humanity system is not built on the premise that human beings are fundamentally broken. It is built on the conviction that human beings are fundamentally extraordinary, and that the conditions in which we live have an enormous influence on which of our capacities is most fully expressed. Build the right conditions, conditions of genuine safety, dignity, opportunity, and community, and the extraordinary goodness and creativity and capacity for genuine love that every human being carries will express itself in ways that will astonish the world. When human beings genuinely come together, across genuine difference, with the full diversity of human experience genuinely honored, the things that become possible are genuinely extraordinary. Problems that have seemed intractable become solvable. Individuals who have felt isolated and purposeless discover capacities in themselves that they did not know they possessed. And the world becomes better, more just, more beautiful, more genuinely humane. Not all at once, not without setback, but better, measurably, undeniably better than it was before. This is not a prediction. It is a pattern, consistent enough to be genuinely trusted, not as a guarantee, but as a direction, and as a foundation for genuine, sustained hope. You are not alone in feeling that something is wrong with the world. Billions of human beings share exactly what you feel. The longing is there, the conviction is there, and the potential, the extraordinary, consistently underserved potential of the human family is there. And you, the specific, conscious, never to be repeated human being hearing these words, you are not small. Your life is not insignificant. Your potential is not limited. Your voice is not unnecessary. And your contribution, the one only you can make, is not optional. The world needs it. You matter. Your life matters. The longing you carry for something genuinely better matters. And together, across every line that has ever divided us, we can build a world that proves it. Welcome to the humanity system. Welcome to the human family. Welcome to the work.